Let me correct this impression. When people own their own business and you ask them, are you working? They tell you, oh no, I'm not working. I have my own business. Now, whether you have your own business as an entrepreneur or you're an employee in an organization or wherever, you are working. So don't say, oh no, I'm not working. I have my own business. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to encourage you to stay tuned and watch till the end, because most of the time we run with what is popular and what the society is saying, what our peers are saying, and things that are happening around, not knowing that those things that we run along with has a mental psychological effect on us, which will eventually play out in our day-to-day offers, in our day-to-day interactions, in our day-to-day involvement, businesses, and how we go about our life generally. I know people complain about Mondays a lot, probably because of the tough meeting they have. For marketers, is another time for them to be asked of, your turnover. We gave you a target. Have you met it? And, the hustling and bustling is like the traffic. If you live in some cities that are very, very busy, on Mondays are very, very tedious. So a whole lot of things just make people be like, Mondays, we don't like Mondays. But Monday, just see it as another time to come out and use your talent, use your skill, and give in the best of what you have to offer, not just to your organization, not just to your business, but to the world. Now we have started a new series titled What Work Offers You. I would encourage you to go watch other videos, as this particular channel will help you be better, whether you are a business person or you're an employee somewhere. And it will not matter the position that you are, whether you're the CEO, whether you are the MD, managing director, whether you are ED, this will really be helpful. And you would also see, you have one or two people to share this with, so that it can help them to be better individuals at what they do. Work is what a whole lot of people will feel, oh, I don't like working, especially those who are employees. Oh, I have to go and face a tough boss. I have to, go and meet this target again. I have so much piled on my table. Oh, I will go there again and everything. But work in itself benefits you. I know most people who complain are majorly the employees. Those who have, like, their business is running for them will not complain much, because they already know if they don't set out to go about their businesses, then there is nothing in for them. But for the employees, whether they do so great or not, at the end of the month, they will be paid. And this is why we have to correct a particular mindset where we don't care if results is being seen, where we really don't, we just feel, oh, I will collect my salary at the end of the day. No. So whether you feel that it is my business or it's not my business, you must give in your best, because for the fact that you are working alone is already improving your life. And you want to ask how? Yes. So that is where this comes in. The working system or the working environment gives you something to look forward to. It gives you something to wake up to each day. If it occupies your mind and occupies your body, it makes you to be active both mentally and physically, because you have to come out and drive down to that office or come out to take a bus. Then your body is already active. You have to go and meet your clients. You have to go and see your customers. You have to stand up and get to that your workshop or your workplace. Then you already know that it is already occupying your daily activities and strengthening your body. The work gives you physical activities to keep you healthy and fit. Yes, have you ever looked at it from this angle? Another thing that the work does, the work also makes you to get and understand human relationship, because you meet different people from various backgrounds and various places, and you learn to work positively result-oriented working style and ensuring that you just get the result that you need. So working helps you to build and understand more the human relationship. If you're not doing anything and you're at home, you won't be able to compare yourself to somebody who goes out every single day, either to that marketplace or to that office or to that studio or wherever you're working. You would not be able to compare yourself. And that's why I encourage people, especially females, when you get married, no matter how wealthy your husband is, please and please try to work, try to have a business, or try to be employed, no matter how little you want to say the pay is. This will help you to be active physically and mentally because you have to think, and it will help your human relationship, help you understand individual differences, how to deal with the individual differences, to understand how people reason, and to also put head together to accomplish things regardless of the personality and the style of the person. So as an entrepreneur, the difference between you as an entrepreneur and someone who is employed is only the paying system. It's only the paying system because you are working for somebody, whether you're an employee or you have your own business, you are working for somebody. If nobody patronizes your business, then how would you make the profit? How would you learn to improve? What would you know that people would prefer so that you can leverage on that knowledge to improve your service or whatever it is that you have to offer? So whether you are an entrepreneur or not, whether you're an employee, you are working and you're working for somebody. And this knowledge will help you too. I'm just trying to break it down so that you can find your place in it. I say the payment system because for someone that is employed, the payment will be determined by the employer. The highest they can do or you can do as someone who is employed is bargain at the entry level or in a time where you feel, oh, I need a raise or I'm supposed to be promoted. While the entrepreneur will have that opportunity to determine the percentage that becomes their income or their pay at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the day, or probably at the end of the year. So it's the flexibility of payments that just make it a little bit, different. If not, we are all working for somebody. Another thing that work has to offer you a different environment, a breathing space away from home. Getting into an environment alone can lighten your mood. Imagine somebody, probably you're experiencing something at work, and then when you go home, you're changing the environment and you become lighter, you become okay, refreshed, and then you go back there, and then the next day, things will change, things will improve, you look for a better way to get a better outcome. Or at home, you're facing something, you have the break to step out to your working environment, meet other people, have interactions, allow things to go, and then you return home and you discover that, okay, we can now amend things or things has changed a bit. So the working environment, the working system helps you to achieve this. As usual, I would not like the video to be too long, so we would have to do it in series. Check this space next Monday as we continue to speak about what work offers you. Work offers you a lot. Do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel in case you are yet to do so. As you can see, there are many things you have to learn, and share with someone also who would like to improve in their personal life, in their academic life, in their business life, in their human relationship life, in every aspect of life actually, because this deals with individuals who go out to make that change wherever they find themselves. So thank you for staying tuned. Do well to put in your comments in the comment section. In case there is something you're like, no, I don't agree with you on this, or I agree with you on this, or thank you for sharing this. Oh, I never thought of it this way. Or you could even say, oh, have you also thought of this? Feel free, let's put in the comment section and continue this conversation until next Monday. Do have a very, very fantastic working experience daily. Ciao.